Hey everybody, this video is going to give you a little bit of a jump start on the Google AdWords tool that allows you to search for keywords and get a good understanding of how many searches there are per month and how competitive that search is going to be. So when you get into the AdWords, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the exact match type selected, and the difference between the broad and the exact is going to give you a more narrowed focus on that specific keyword or keyword phrase. You're going to want to be in the keyword ideas, and then you're going to want to go ahead in the word phrase and type in your keyword or your keyword phrase. So you can do weddings, you can do, let's say, Arizona weddings. But right now what we're going to do is we're just going to type in one keyword and see what the results look like. So when I click search, what I want you to see is the term that's in the bracket is the exact term, and the one that is not is the broad term. So the broad term is obviously larger. It gets over 6 million hits, or 6 million searches, and that weddings keyword is a broad match, which means that it's being searched with other phrases, and so it's a larger return on monthly searches. So we really want to be in the exact area. So I'm going to uncheck that and click search, and you're going to see that it went from 6 million down to 40,000, and then locally it went down to 18,000. So we're really looking at this right here, this number. We don't want the broad search because we want to really see with this specific term how many searches per month are actually happening. So when we're looking at that, we want to make sure that there's enough searches there. So if something's returning as 0 or something's returning as 100, it might not be a term you really want to go for. A lot of people are excited when they rank #1 for their name, and chances are you're going to. But you might find that nobody's searching for your name, so that doesn't really become a keyword that you might be that interested in. So when you find a term and you want to kind of see what's happening with those searches, you can just right click on here, click on it once, and you can click Google search. It'll actually pull up the search, so you can kind of see who the competition is, and you can see that the knot right now is ranking #1. So right off the bat, I'm probably not going to try and beat out the knot as a small business, so I'm going to want to refine that search. So you would go ahead and come back to your phrase here, and maybe you would start typing in Arizona weddings. Maybe I want to do Arizona wedding photographer. Maybe I want to do Tempe wedding photographer, and you're going to want to come in here and try a whole bunch of different things. If you do something really special, like let's say that you specialize in Greek weddings or something like that, where you go and you market to the Greek community, you can come in here and do Greek wedding photographer, and you can see if people are actually searching for these terms. So let's go ahead and click search, and we can search all these at the same time, and you can see that maybe Tempe wedding photographer isn't really being searched that much. Arizona wedding photographer has some searches there, and then maybe Greek wedding photographer has some searches there. So I want to eliminate Tempe wedding photographer. It's not worth me spending my time to do that. So you're going to want to come through and make sure that you're typing in enough phrases that you can go through and get some keywords that are going to have some searches for them, and you're going to want to not necessarily think that you have to go after the one that has 1 million searches. If you have enough searches where there's 1,000 searches or 5,000 searches, and you have enough keywords that you can go after, it's definitely something to take a look at. You might want to piecemeal all your keywords together and piecemeal all your traffic. And remember, when you're looking at something like weddings, and you click search, and then you check out the Google search, the person at the top is going to get about 30% of the clicks. So just because there are whatever it is 40,000 searches, it doesn't even mean that the 40,000 searches are actually going to even click on anything. So out of the people that click, the first person is going to get about 30%, the second person is going to get about 12%, it's going to go down to about 9% for the third person, and then by the time it gets down to the 10th person, it's going to be around 2%. So your goal is to find terms that not only have enough searches that you can build off of, but that you can win as well. So that's just kind of a quick jump start on how to use the Google AdWords keyword tools so that you can get in there and start doing your searches.